The Slim Fast 14-day effect on your New Year's resolution. Day 1, the new year. You want to kick it off with a bang, and you're not just talking about fireworks. Day 14, you're ready to start this year right, looking great and preferably on top.
2 weeks is all it takes to get what you really want. Swap 2 meals a day for Slim Fast protein shakes or bars, get in a 30-minute workout, and stick to a 1,200-calorie diet to lose up to 6 pounds in your first 14 days. Find Slim Fast in a store near you.
You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's The Fosters After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's The Fosters After Show.
Hey everybody, this is AFTERBUZZ TV and we are The Fosters After Show. We are going to be talking about tonight's episode of The Fosters titled Things Unsaid, subtitled Callie Still Does Not Get It. Are you kidding me? I'm Jeffrey Masters. Joining me are 2 co-hosts that we plucked from the main of Pegasus himself.
My name is Jillian Leff.
And my name is Stephanie Giorgi.
Guys, this was an emotional episode.
It was.
Callie has a cell phone. Are you kidding me? This is why teenagers should not have them.
Yeah. But hold on, like, the interaction between Brandon and Callie was so fast.
You mean the caps lock?
I'm sorry, like, what did they do? He handed her off the phone? Like, woo, let's just slip it in, honey.
I don't know. I was thinking like Homeland flashbacks of like who gave the razor to who. But also caps lock, is that like a teenage thing that we're not like cued into?
What'd you call it? Kanye.
Oh yeah, I was joking. I was like, oh, so Callie and Brandon write in Kanye caps. Kanye, you know, like, Kanye just like yells all the time.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
So why is Callie still just like not into like, I don't want to say she doesn't help herself, but I thought it was very clear in this episode that people protect themselves different ways in the foster system. Mm-hmm. Jude protects himself by hiding food.
Right.
She protects herself by like running away from things.
And everything else that's gonna not help her.
Everything, yes. I just thought if she had once vocalized her problems, what she was thinking, to any of the support system that she has, be it Rita, be it Lena, Stef, anybody, they could have told her, okay, listen, you're a good girl, you will figure it out.
Right. Well, Rita's done with her. Mm-hmm. Like, Rita said, no more chances.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have privilege. She doesn't have anything.
That's because she was on, like, strike 5 on her first night there.
Exactly. Well, yeah, and that's what she would have been on, like, strike 17 if she had gotten caught in the, like, 4 things that she did in this episode.
God. Man.
Well, I guess now we know that it's not cool just to run outside and hug your boyfriend.
Right. And, you know, I said last...
He's not my boyfriend.
I said last week I didn't know if she had the similar feelings for him. You know, like, she seemed apprehensive.
Oh, no.
I think we were proven wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I was proven wrong.
Of course.
Man. I really love Rosie's presence on the show. I think she brings like this fresh energy, very wise and very like unemotional in the sense that she doesn't care about being liked. She doesn't care about like long-term what's like better. It's just like right here, right now.
Yeah,
you need to do what I can do.
Absolutely.
Just like new, fresh energy. I love it.
I love her levels because I know that probably a lot of people that are watching are mostly younger. Mm-hmm. I'm 25, so I grew up with Rosie O'Donnell as a talk show host.
Right, exactly.
She was fantastic talk show host.
She was like my favorite talk show host ever, and she was super fun. And this was before she came out about her sexuality and all of these things. And there were just so many like amazing moments when she was a talk show host, and then to see her transition from that to this acting role, I'm obsessing. Like, I just think that it's such a nice transition for her because she probably lives a lot of these circumstances in her very own household, you know.
She was saying that her kids love it because they say, look, that's us.
I know, and she tweets.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, God, she tweets along with the show. It's hysterical.
I know. And speaking of Rosie hosting, they announced today that she's going to join The View again, I think in February, like the 7th or 9th, I forget.
You see, I've loved Rosie since Now and Then when she played the older version of Roberta.
Right.
Yeah.
She was in so many like big summer blockbusters too in the 90s.
Oh, absolutely.
With, say, you've got Mail and the baseball movies, Harry and Sally. Wait, Harry and Sally?
No, Harriet the Spy.
Harriet the Spy.
Harriet and the Spy? Was she ever Harriet and Sally?
Oh my gosh. If you guys have not seen the Harriet the Spy with Michelle Trachtenberg, please rent it because Rosie O'Donnell is lovelier than she is as Rita.
Is she
you
the
see
mom?
a different side of her. She is the one that takes care of Harriet.
Okay.
Yes.
Her name's Harriet. What?
You don't remember Harriet the Spy like those?
No, I blacked out those years.
Okay.
I don't remember anything from my life.
Anyway, Callie's an idiot.
She is. She
Back to
does
that.
not get it.
I know.
There were some really nice like bonding sisterhood moments in the show.
There was awesome, but there very well might be a spinoff.
Someone tweeted at us that there was going to be a spinoff, as I predicted.
Get out.
Because I know everything. You should know that by now. Just kidding. I could not find anything on the internet about it. They said it was going to be a web spinoff about the girls in the house. Who
That would
knows?
just be like a good series in itself because that's how many stories it would go on forever.
Yeah.
And Braids with Tasha.
Kindergarten is the new black.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Orange
I
is
don't
the
know.
New Black
I couldn't-
high school years?
Exactly. I couldn't find any information on it. If that's
Right.
cool, great. If so, tweet us the link to the article because I want to read it because that's exciting.
Or comment under the video or on iTunes because we love that.
We do.
Yeah. It's such a sensitive matter in one's life, but as well as pop culture today, like the transgender community, and finally being portrayed on TV. So we have Cole in the bathroom situation. I thought it was kind of amazing too that all of the girls in the house were really mad at Cole for causing problems, as they say, when he's just trying to be himself. I think sometimes it's sweet. They want to handle things really sweetly on TV, standing up for people and this is not right. And it was kind of amazing that they were able to show people just not understanding completely.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Feels.
Every other girl has somewhat of a similar problem. Regardless, they're not in a position of that's huge. Transgender, when you're trying to figure out your own identity.
Yeah, let alone the show has two moms who it's not standard for women to like women, but to not feel like you're the gender that you were born, that you want to change that. That's massive.
Yeah.
And I think it's good that they show both sides as opposed to just showing that no, it's accepted because in a lot of places it's not.
It's not.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the fact that Bradley and Peter separated it. Some of the girls stuck up for Cole,
right,
and some of the girls did not stick up for him.
Right.
So it's nice to see both sides of things. You see how sad it is, how sad this reality is, because these are problems that transgender people face every single day. I know I went to a very sort of transgender accepting college in Boston called Emerson, and they recently put in transgender bathrums.
Yeah.
No way.
Everywhere, all over campus.
No way.
So everyone should be able to feel comfortable to use the facilities. Yeah, listen, this is the world, people.
Yeah.
The Fosters have to show it. This should be on every show. It shouldn't just be on this show on ABC Family. It should be something that's addressed across the board because this is reality.
Yeah.
That's why I love it.
And also, Cole's already he's brave because I don't know anyone that age who already knows right away.
And so vehemently too.
Right, exactly. And he's repping himself and everything as much as he can. And I that's usually for people who they come out in college or in their mid-20s or finally when it gets to them psychologically.
Yeah, and I think it shows the way of the culture is today that people can develop these feelings and verbalize it and accept it at such a small age. I just read a memoir by Kate Bornstein, an amazing author, but it wasn't until she was in her 30s and 40s till she decided to make the transition. And I was
the same thing with that movie Normal. A man was celebrating his 25th or 30th anniversary with his wife, and then they go to church, and then he finally just says it. And it's one of those things where when you grow up, your happiness comes first, so you're not willing to tolerate the feelings of others. And then he says that it's not that he doesn't love his wife, he wants to be with her, but he's supposed to be a woman.
Wow, yeah. Getting back to the show, though, I'm happy we took the tangent, by the way. Yeah, of course. Callie, do you think, why does she not want to go back with Lena and Stef? That's why I'm trying to like process. Is it because she wants to have Jude as her brother and Brandon as her boyfriend? She can't have both there?
No, I think it's absolutely because she wants Brandon. I think she's accepted that.
But so, and she just knows.
I mean, I guess she does.
She's choosing like the love of Brandon over Jude, over the family, over everybody?
No, but Jude still needs parents. And like Callie said, she is 16, and at that age, you're really not focused on the fact if you need parents or not. She's accepted the fact that that's already done.
Because she's never had parents.
Yeah, she's never had parents, and she went through the foster system at a very specific age, one that's, gonna affect you because you're remembering everything that happens. Jude still has room to develop, a new life and to be happy and not to have that affect him so much the way that it did with Callie.
I have a feeling that Callie is wanting to determine her own happy ending.
Exactly.
I think that she's tired of other people handling her.
Because when she relies on other people, it doesn't ever work
It's
out.
a letdown.
Right.
And now, Brandon has put this idea in her head about emancipating herself. And as we see at the end of the episode, when he calls the piano teacher to cancel the lessons after Mike hands him a wad of cash,
right.
I have a feeling that he is saving up that money so Callie can get a lawyer to emancipate herself.
See,
Yes.
I thought
That's
he was
my
saving the
personal
money to buy
opinion.
drugs in Mariana.
Ah, ha, ha.
Just kidding.
Jeff.
Do you guys think that Callie will ever end up back in the family with Lena and Stef, or will she emancipate herself? Or
I think-
option C, another one.
I know. I think she'll emancipate herself. There's no way that they're gonna fall out of
I don't know.
like with each other.
I don't know.
You know what? I mean,
She might not emancipate herself, but she can easily just not get adopted.
True. I hated what Cole did. I didn't think it was going to work, but I was like, yes, you're right. Like, do this. That's a gift for Callie. It would never work.
I know a lot of people were tweeting at me during the show after that happened, and they were like, "We hate Cole, Team Bradley, Team Bally," but I mean, it really is what's best for Callie.
It is.
because
I just don't
they don't care.
Right. I don't like the face that Cole made though when she
Right.
did it.
It's like
when he did it, excuse me.
satisfaction.
Well, but
You don't
he had
think
a
it was
very
because he wanted to help her?
No, but it probably was. But it was weird that he looked up and was like, dun dun dun,
Stirring the pot.
Because I hope it's just to help Callie and not to create more drama. Maybe have him
Some
come
hidden
and then,
reason that we don't know about.
because it could blow up. Knowing how clearly Brandon and Callie can handle anything. They're Romeo and
Can they?
Juliet.
They're 16. And that show ended with a death. Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know. We don't know what Cole's motives are. But hey, who knows?
Right.
In this episode, though, we did see a lot of happening with Jesus and Mariana, though. Jesus joining the wrestling team.
Yes.
Learning to accept praise.
Finding a new little girl.
Emma.
Yes.
I like
Haley Jr.
Oh my
Haley.
God. She looks like a mini Sophia Bush.
No, not Sophia
No,
Bush.
no?
Haley is
Oh,
Nate-
Hillary.
Hillary.
No,
Hillary Clinton.
No.
Yes, you're right.
No.
What are we talking about?
I can't think of this actress.
Okay, so in the show The WB, Lucas's best friend Haley Johnson on the show. I don't know her real
The
name.
show what?
One Tree Hill.
One Tree Hill.
Oh.
She looks identical to her. She's like a little mini version. She's the girl next door. She's so cute. I love her.
Okay.
She's super adorable.
I think she's so like
is my
high
peach.
school cute of like
She is high school
the
cute.
little like pianist in High School Musical. Like, here, I wrote a song. Let's sing it together. You're like, okay,
she's like-
girl. What's her name? We said Emma.
Emma.
Yeah, Emma's cute. Emma was a great addition to the show.
She is. I like her already.
I mean, she's gonna end up with Jesus, right?
I mean, she did give him a cookie.
I
And,
know.
like,
Organic cookie. That was so sweet.
I don't necessarily suggest cookies because, all of us here at AfterBuzz are really trying to watch ourselves post-holiday. And with that said, a great way to sort of slim down your waistline is Slim Fast. With Slim Fast, 2 weeks is all it takes to get what you really want. In 14 days, the only thing higher than your confidence will be your hemline. This podcast is brought to you by Slim Fast. Back to the action.
Shocking.
Yes.
I know,
And
but
we're gonna recommend that diet for every actor on the show because this is Hollywood. I'm sorry. We're the truth tellers.
So I thought it was really sweet. What Emma sort of did. She clung to him. She gave him tips for his wrestling match. But then at the end, she was like, "Listen, it's this initiation thing that everyone goes through. Accept your praise in the line and get punched in the face."
No, but
Hard.
that wasn't. He wasn't gonna get punched.
Oh, I thought he was the
No,
one.
I thought he was. He was like,
No. I'm
wound
saying
up.
Emma didn't know that. That was that was that guy's thing.
I disagree.
deal.
I
think
think
she knew?
They knew.
I think everybody knew. I think it's like a initiation. I think the coach
punched
knew
in the
about it.
face?
Yeah. I think you go down the line, maybe if you're a girl, you get punched a little softer, but like everyone gets punched.
Because the coach, when Lena approached the coach after,
he said, but I guess they got carried out.
But it wasn't like, it wasn't with sincerity. It wasn't like, oh no, like we don't punch. It was just like, I guess they got a little carried away.
Oh man,
it wasn't like
bummer.
Initiation. What?
That's
I'm so
weird.
surprised. It was like, yeah, we know, it's just fine.
Yeah.
But for 15-year-olds, like I completely agree. I don't know.
What?
Like you don't punch each other for initiation.
No, are you kidding me? Yeah.
You like tie them to the back of a car and drag them around San Diego, like into the water.
Or
into
those
the ocean.
paddles, and you just beat
spank
them. You spank them.
But you definitely don't punch them.
I was in a
That's
sorority and that never happened.
I don't believe that. You can't say that on air.
It never happened.
You told me about the goats. Just kidding. Moving on. Mariana and Garrett. Also,
No, Mariana and
Chase played by Garrett.
Yes.
And the little boy with bangs, the freshman Gobo lover.
Right, we're trying to
Triangle alert, tweet about it.
I'll be right on that, Rose. That was so cute.
If they have a ship name, please let us know.
Yes.
Because we're really excited that Mariana got kissed this episode. Because like when she was in, so Sierra came in last time with Jeff and I in studio, and she was really craving a love interest, and I'm so happy that they finally delivered. If it's going to be if it's going to be Chase, or if it's not going to be him, if it's going to be Gobo Boy, we don't know. I'm excited.
I loved the scene, though, of the glass menagerie, reading for Laura. You're very insecure, you need to open up. And I was like, oh my God, art imitates life. This is so exciting. That was a great
And then cut
scene.
to Gobo.
Oh
cut
my God.
to Kelsey.
Wasn't that crazy?
That
How
camera
dramatic.
sweep
How
was the most dramatic thing ever.
I know.
And they sweep back.
That poor little freshman boy.
Masterful directing. A+. Take back the DGA award from last weekend. Got a new winner, baby.
So excited.
That was great.
So, I mean, obviously now we know that Kelsey is definitely going to disrupt Mariana's situation.
I wouldn't make it a future tense. I would say did.
It did.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I know. I can't stand. I knew that was going to happen. Kelsey is ridiculous. What a hater.
Okay, so Jesus was suspended last semester, maybe let's call it, for giving his medicine to Kelsey. Now that Mariana was selling it, was she suspended like for entirety of the year? Was that like a 5-day thing?
No, I'm sure it's a 3-day thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just has to suffer the consequences,
I want her to say again it was for Anna.
Yeah.
Because it was, right?
It was.
Okay, yeah, the money.
It was for the mom.
Anna's doing a lot of damage, past tense and present.
Right.
Like that's ongoing drama.
Yeah.
Man.
We said she's always going to be a presence.
I still can't stand Kelsey's face, or the way she looked and how she sounded when she was telling the guidance counselor.
So everything about her?
No, but she was just like, and I'm worried about her, and the other day she stole the hat. And
oh my God, stop. Is Kelsey the new Talia? Are we going to hate on Kelsey so much?
Oh my God, I think we
done.
should.
It's already done. I already like Talia more than
because
Kelsey.
Madison came in studio, and we think she's lovely, so we haven't had
I was
Kelsey.
actually mad at how much I liked her. I'm so mad about that.
We haven't had Kelsey in the studio yet, so tweet at that actress. Let her know that she should definitely come on AfterBuzz.
And to prove us wrong.
And we'll hate on her in person.
We'll hate on her in person. We'll be like...
This episode was like masterful in bringing back all of the like small supporting characters that we've known the whole first half of the season.
Right, Connor was in there.
Connor was there. The police chief, the teacher with the is it British or Austrian?
Yeah, probation officer,
like New Zealand type-ish guy.
Yeah, foreign accent. Wow, I'm so cultured, aren't I? Thank you. I just liked it was made the Fosters community seem so much like smaller in a good way.
Right,
just bringing back these familiar faces.
It's established community now. It's the little San Diego crew.
And I thought really it was like a special touch on the show that surprised me because other shows I've seen, just bring back like the day player roles and we never see them again.
Exactly.
And I think in this episode we were only introduced to one new character, and that was the wrestler.
Yes? The girl?
The one that punched him in the face.
No, the one that punched him.
Oh, he's going to come
his
back.
Last name started with a V. I just forget what it is.
Victor? Vincent.
But it was a last name.
Vladimir.
I don't know, but he's the only one.
I keep going.
And
it was Vladimir.
And Jesus and him had sort of like an eye exchange.
But that's the only reason why I'm wondering if he wasn't supposed to get if it was supposed to be easier. I think that there was more there.
I think what's more was that Lena came in and yelled in front of everybody.
Well, I don't appreciate
That's
Emma
every kid's worst nightmare.
feeding him to the lions.
She had to.
She did not get punched in the face.
She'll say she didn't know he was going to get punched. Or, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just like a clapping thing and you get pushed around. You don't get whacked with a black eye.
That's what I thought. It looked like that was what it was supposed to be.
I mean, if you want to take the high road and think that children are better than they are, sure.
I think children are mean and nasty, and I definitely think that he punched him intentionally.
I think children are
I know he punched him intentionally, but that's my point. I'm saying that
I went
he
to
wasn't,
middle
that it
school
wasn't
and high
supposed to be a
school.
part of the hazing.
I don't know.
In New Jersey.
I don't know. I did the punching when I was in high school and in middle school. I'm kidding.
I just feel like the storyline of Kelsey telling about the pills is not going to end in this
not.
episode. I'm curious to
I hope
see
it
where
doesn't. I hope
goes.
Mariana does a whole lot with that. She better get in her face and throw the hat at her head.
And to think it started all over a boy who, yes, is a senior. Yes, is kind of attractive.
You see, but Mariana was the one who was going to be the bigger person for that. And no, Kelsey just, what was I supposed to do? Like, what an idiot. Oh, I can't believe how mad it makes me. It makes me so furious. I feel like I'm in high school.
Oh, man. Speaking of the supporting characters that came back into play this episode, I kind of hate, that's a strong word. I dislike that in one episode in the first half of the season, Callie had her iPhone and she was Instagramming everything, and that was like a pivotal plot point for that one episode.
Right, and she's never been into photography again.
No, we've never seen it again. It like seemed like it was like this like masterful like passion of hers.
Yeah.
And then it's just kind of like disappeared.
Yeah.
I would like to see like that come back. I don't know. I'd like to hear Instagram for experiences.
Well, now that she doesn't have a cell phone, I don't know what the heck she's going to do.
I know.
Touche. Were you guys surprised that the cell phone was hidden?
I was, but it's just, I'm surprised that she even thought it was okay, that she even took it.
I know. I just want her to like keep like smarten up and realize if I do what Rita tells me to do, it's gonna work out.
She thinks she's James Bond. She's like, with all these like secret gadgets, it's like, no.
That's the beauty of her character. She is an immediate thinker. She doesn't think things through. She acts on whatever
on her emotions.
Yeah, she acts on her emotions, and it's a huge no-no, but it provides for great television. So,
and where did that get her? It got her a restraining order.
Yeah,
it did.
I think that's
got Brandon a restraining order.
Got Brandon a restraining order.
Oh, Brandon, right. That's a little drastic.
Yeah.
Is that just what you have to do, though, at these drastic circumstances?
I thought that was perfect. That was very well done. I would have done the same thing.
Would you have?
Yeah.
Because they're not cross my mind.
Well, it's just not, because it's not crossing theirs. They don't see it at all.
True.
And they didn't have to do it. He could have easily just followed it. Like, they're not saying that we were going to do this anyways. It's just that you didn't listen to us.
Yeah.
After we told you so many times. And they come from a household where they follow the rules. Like, this is over exaggerated.
But Brandon's character sort of changed a little bit.
Even his look. Do you see him right now with his hair and just...
He's got like the Callie, I haven't washed my hair,
Yeah,
brushed
he
it in 10 days. Like,
he does.
Like, wait, how does she look so, like, her hair looks so good, but like, it definitely looks like a comb has not been through that thing.
Oh, so what you're saying is that Brandon is trying to grow his hair out like Wyatt to win Callie back.
Yes.
Oh my God, wait, Wyatt. Where is Wyatt?
I know.
Is Wyatt
And
done?
I've been seeing pictures
He
of them
moved away.
a lot. No, I think he's coming back. I've been seeing pictures of them together, like, of Brandon and Wyatt, and people just posting on Facebook and on their Instagrams and Twitter.
Like real life or the show?
No, real life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe they're friends.
I guess, but it had to do with the Fosters. They're on the set.
Yeah. Well, they're filming right now. This is the last week of filming, so.
These are like new pictures.
You know.
We've got a lot of episodes still left, like 8 or 9, I think. They're doing 22 this season? Total, 22 total.
I believe so.
Starting from 11, though, you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Starting from 11.
I'm still just like, so angsty. I can't think straight. Ugh, there's so much happening.
You know who was anxious this episode? Lena was anxious.
So anxious.
I thought that her speech to Jude, though, was so beautiful about life is unpredictable, but you will always be safe in this house. I was like, yes.
She came in again for him.
I know. They have a special bond, those
They do.
two.
I love it.
And I really thought it was like... this episode in particular showed how serious Stef's job is and how risky it is and everything that she does and how that has a massive impact on the entire family. And yes, she could get shot like she did.
Now I have a question. Do you think that she was being dramatic by worrying so much?
Lena? No, absolutely not.
I mean, if I were to put myself in her position, my partner in life was shot, was gunned down,
right,
and is going back.
First day.
And we know that she's willing to take a bullet because she did it already.
Right.
So yeah, I would be nervous.
But she's not. Well, I mean, yeah, she's a cop. I guess they are always in those situations.
I mean, then again, Jillian and I are Jewish and we're warriors, so it's like an unfair question for us.
I'm so verklempt right now. I can't even talk about it.
So verklempt.
No, I'm excited to see what happens with Stef and her new partner.
Oh, he's weird.
Because he made comments about the foster system. Now, he doesn't know anything about her life.
Does he not?
She
knows that he's a bigot.
One would
Sexist.
assume,
right.
a sexist. One would assume that he knows very little about her because his words were flying so freely about the foster system.
That's true.
And he had no idea that she was under a 16-year-old when the foster system was under her care.
Absolutely, and she spoke as if he didn't know. She was just saying it, and you could tell she was just like reflecting to herself and just thinking, yeah, almost like a narrative diary. When she was saying they just need someone to love, and then that's when he said the problem is no one does.
I just thought he was clueless and didn't care.
He was clueless,
or no.
Absolutely. He was just a sexist pig.
Man,
unintended.
I don't know.
No.
So Danny Nucci will go back to being a police officer soon. I think the chief said.
Yeah.
And what is this from? I don't remember.
They found out that he was drunk.
No,
right?
No, it was because he fired a shot when he didn't have the guns in his hand. He wasn't supposed to fire.
Oh,
so it wasn't a clean shot. Well, I mean, it was a clean shot.
That.
Right.
Oh, I forget. I love that we call every character's name by their character, and then Danny Nucci is Danny Nucci.
I know.
He's a celebrity.
Italiano.
I can't separate it. Mariana. Garrett.
I can't believe it.
I know. Should we jump to say predictions for next week?
Yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV
That's it?
prediction.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, but what is going to happen is Terry Polo is going to be crying in the next episode.
We're already in
my
predictions
God.
right now.
It wasn't like a light,
so
cinematic tear. She was very emotional in the next episode.
So what do you think she's crying about?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Well, Sherry was at the doctor. No, I don't know.
Maybe like their
Did something
bed
happen
broke
to-
because
No.
it played a very clear role in this episode.
It did. That was
bed.
too funny. That was too funny.
I have no idea what could make her that sad.
Maybe Brandon goes to see her and gets arrested and has to go to jail.
Yeah, but there was an ambulance.
Oh, you're right. Maybe something happened to Sherry, to Lena.
Oh no. The biggest thing I could think of is that Callie is in like this like traumatic situation with these girls and Cole, and like something could happen where like they're a little more like apt to jump.
You think so? Or what if something happens to Jesus because he's off his meds?
Oh God. Nice thinking.
Yeah. Like he could have taken something, or he could have just reacted poorly, or maybe he took it and then it reacted wrong because he was off of it for so long.
Oh, so it wasn't like a fight. It was just like a medical... Oh, and that's really interesting.
Yeah, because you can get like anxiety attacks or like heart attacks on that.
Yeah, like he had when he was playing basketball.
Yeah, exactly. It could have gotten that much worse.
What if it's Danny Nucci drunk driving?
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh, I know.
He said something really fascinating. I thought their interaction with Brandon, where he was like, you don't remember screwing up? And he was like, I just wanted you to forget.
Yeah, no, of course. I thought what was beautiful was he said, you're the love of my life.
I know.
Between father and son, like that was wonderful. And it's so true because that's how some parents feel. And for him, Steph absolutely not being a part of Mike's life, Brandon is the love of his life. That's all he has.
Do you think that Danny Nucci will ever get a love interest? Or is that just not part of the show?
I think he will. She'll probably be bad.
Bad? It's Anna.
Anna. No, bad. I meant like...
He adopts Jesus
like
Mariana.
Super mom, like a badass bride.
I'm excited about Lena being at the doctor's asking if she's old enough to be pregnant because we do know that Sherry Somm is expecting. And Hayden Byerly sort of teased when he was here that they were kind of hiding her bump, so I don't know if they're actually going to fill it into the script, but...
I think that's very insightful. However, they have 5 kids. Like, what are they going to do? Build the addition while she's like...
Well, if they don't adopt Callie, they have room for one more.
They have a bed for one more, not room.
Yeah, but think about it this way. Lena is extremely motherly, and she has yet to have a child of her own. Yes,
And
she has these children.
She might ask Mike for his...
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No.
Yes.
I just cannot imagine why, like, the character Lena would desire a child right now.
She's going through menopause and she wants to know. Maybe she's getting old and she's like, that sucks. The opportunity is gone.
True. Or maybe she had like some kind of problem and it's just like a routine question, like, well, could I get pregnant?
Oh, because she possibly might just still want to in the future.
In the future. I don't know why.
Oh man, it's too
Do you think
confusing.
she's too
So much is
busy
going
right
to go on
now?
right now.
I don't know. She's so many kids right now, and they're all like that dramatic stage of life.
Or she's trying to get pregnant so that Terry will get out of the police force because she can't afford. She's pregnant. It makes the situation that much more difficult. Like you can't be a police officer anymore and pregnant.
And then Lena can't work because she's pregnant. And Stef, what do they do? How do they pay the bills?
Why do we have to wait another week, Jeff?
I do not know.
right.
Before we go, though, we have to say that the viewership was up 11% last week, up to 2.1 million viewers. Huge.
Amazing Foster
Wonderful.
fan.
I know. Where can they find you until next week, guys?
You can find me on Twitter at Stephanie Giorgi. Giorgi is Giorgi, and on Instagram at SteffiG47.
You can find me on Twitter at Jillian Leff or on my Instagram, Jilly Leff, and make sure to watch my other after show on Wednesday nights, American Horror Story.
Oh, baby. And I tweet from Jeff Masters 1. We'll see you next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later. Yeah.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.